And I realized that being a good man is, it's worth more than being a great man. Wow. All great men are not good men. But most good men could become great men. You're a tough guy. I want to see how tough you are. You beat up a lot of people. Let's see how tough you are with this. You and this person really care about each other. Love is out of the question now. We're married. Love. My ego believing that we're going to continue to live and we're going to be reincarnated. No, you're finished. You had your turn. I wouldn't live long. I wouldn't want to see my children die.
How do you let go of ego? And what advice would you give to men who are so ego-driven? What would you say to them on how to let it go when they're so attached to it?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something about the ego from my experience. I'm nothing but just a junkyard gutter kid, right? But I had nothing. This old Italian man gave me an ego, right? And he gave me everything I wanted. The ego gave me everything I ever wanted and more. But it took so much more in return.
What did it take?
It took everything.
Wow.
Took everything. Being in prison took everything.
Family, love.
Yeah, well, you don't care no more. You're almost an animal.
Wow.
Oh, I don't never want to go there again.
Wow, man.
Why you want to live like an animal when you can just say, give it up? Hey, I don't want to do that no more. I love you.
Wow. It's amazing.
Crazy.
It's awesome.
What's the lesson you've still yet to learn for yourself to get to that next level that you want to be at? Is there a lesson or is there a challenge that you're struggling with, a question inside that still keeps you from more love, more fulfillment, impact? What is that?
Why me? Who the f am I? Why do millions of people know me and think of me in nice ways? Why me? Why did I have to meet this guy? He had nothing. He just died broken. But how did he give me the tricks that he had to give me what I want? Why me? How did he know I was the guy for this job?
Wow.
I never had a boxing glove all my life. I never thought about sports. Never played sports in my life. How did he know I was the guy?
The universe.
Yeah. How did this guy know? That blows me away. How did this guy knows? Crazy.
What do you think the world needs more of right now? What's it missing?
Listen, I don't know. I can't say I know. I can only say love, kindness, passion, patience, among each other.
Yeah.
Look at each other as equals, Everyone can succeed in one particular way. We can all succeed if we work together in any way.
So true.
Any way.
No one wins unless we all win.
Exactly. And the conduct of one is the fate of us all. And there's billions of us all there. The conduct of one is the fate of us all.
Say that one more time. The conduct of one?
The conduct of one of us is the fate of all of us.
What does that mean for you?
Huh?
What does that mean to you?
That we all have to be in sync with one another.
Wow.
One guy robs a store and murders some people. That's the fate of all of us. One guy kills a guy because he's a different color or a different religion. That's the fate of all of us.
I'm curious. Hypothetically, let's say you could pick the day you get to die. How old would you want to be if you could say, okay, I can choose any day, any year? Would you want to be 100 or 200 years old? How old would you like to live until?
I wouldn't live long because I wouldn't want to see my children die.
Wow. Okay.
I wouldn't live long at all.
Wow.
That would kill me if I, see him growing old. I lost a daughter at 4, but imagine me with the relationship I have with my children now. I would probably handle it, but I wouldn't want to deal with it. I wouldn't want to see it. So I would want to die a lot earlier.
Right. Well, say it's your last day and your family was still alive.
Yeah.
And you died. Say it was 100 and your family was still alive, right? What do you think you would want people to say about you in 50 years from now, if that was when you died? What would you want people to say about you at your funeral or just in life after you pass?
I don't know. I just want my kids to say my daddy took care of us.
Oh, yeah.
That's just more important. My daddy, the other people are going to have their opinion, they're individuals,
Yeah.
whatever it is, And that doesn't bother me. I just want my children because I've always been up in that department.
Yeah.
You know, my children have to come visit me on my birthday. They always have to see me in prison all the time and everything. When I went through that part of my life, my kids always got to come through the glass, got to hang out with my kids through the, it was,
The worst, right?
yeah.
Wow.
All that stuff.
That's cool, man.
It's a good question.
I'm always asking
do you
myself
want?
this stuff, you know?
That's what we are as people. We want people to think something about us. That's our ego. We want to think. I'm telling you, people's egos are so big. They want to be. They're mad they can't be at their own funeral. They want to see who came.
I think I would want something similar, which is like I would want people to know that I really cared about humanity and I had a big heart and I wanted to help people as much as I could, and just that I was a kind human being.
Yeah, absolutely.
I tried my best to do as good as I could to help people, you know.
And then you have to deal with this. Your best wasn't good enough.
Oh man.
Imagine that. So,
Well, you're dead then anyway, so you don't have to hear it anymore.
But listen, how do we know? Maybe death is another form of life that we go to. Another part of life. You know, how could life be glorious and death not be glorious? You can't have death if you don't have life.
You walk through the hall and do it all over again.
No doubt about it.
Wow.
But I say to myself about that too. I say, listen, is this an illusion? People are born every second. What is the big deal? Why would God need me to come back? He gets somebody, other people keep coming. Why do he need my energy back anymore?
Yeah, right.
We already dealt with your energy. We doing some new you die. Unless he was coming on. You stay there. We don't want to talk to you about you. We may bring you up in some history class, but you this work, okay?
Right.
Well, I think
that's a part of our ego, believing that we're going to continue to live and we're going to be reincarnated. No, you're finished. You had your turn. Come on.
Yeah.
Listen, let me tell you. Have you ever been married?
No, I've never been married.
Wait, let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you something. Marriage is something it's like a roller coaster, right?
Yeah.
And it's really scary because the roller coaster goes up and it gets to the top and it's making a lot of noise. And that's the beginning. We're making a lot of noise about being in love. And then we get to the top. And then we come down fast, and you can't grow. You can't learn this stuff. You got to grow with this stuff.
Yeah,
you got to go through it.
You can't get ready for this. You can't prepare for this. You know what I mean? You got to find out if you and this person really care about each other. Love is out of the question now. We're married. Love. Now it's how determined you are to make this work for the betterment of your children, your name, God. You know what I mean? How tough are you now? You're a tough guy. I want to see how tough you are. You beat up a lot of people. Let's see how tough you are with this.
Wow.
You know what I mean? This is for God. Let's see how tough you did this for money. Let's see what you could do for God.
What's the greatest?
Awesome.
What's the thing you love about her the most now?
Right now, that she puts up with me. She put up with me for all those years. I can't believe, I said, baby, can you believe we're still married?
10 years, yeah, wow.
And then I ran into the toad.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Toad life.
Toad life.
Toad
dude.
life up in here.
Toad life.
Oh, man.
You really have to cultivate a marriage, man. You have to work
You've
at
been
it.
married?
Yeah.
You're married right now? You got 2 kids, you said? Or
One kid.
One kid, 2-year-old?
7-year-old.
7-year-old, wow.
Once you
Yeah,
reach that
didn't
spot
get
where
it.
you understand, hey, we have to watch. We have to take care of ourselves. We have to make sure our side of the street is clean. I can't worry about her side of the street.
Yeah.
I gotta make sure my side of the street is clean.
That's a key.
Give me
That's absolute key.
I'm not married. I've never been married. But give me the keys to getting into a marriage that's happy and staying in a happy one. Give me your top 3 each. I want to hear.
Listen,
Don't take anything personal.
Never personal. If she says
Don't
things that
take
make
anything
How do you not take it
personal.
personal when it's
Listen,
wrong?
It takes a lot of practice.
It's not wrong because it's triggers.
when they're attacking you.
No, we have triggers from other relationships and
Yeah.
other lives.
And our
so
yeah.
they hit those triggers, and we blame them for the trouble that everybody else caused us because they pressed those buttons that brought that pain back up.
So how do you not take it personally when they're like, you mother...
And,
Takes a lot of practice,
You learn
man.
not to take
Okay.
it personally.
Yes.
And you say, and you just tell them, I love you.
It doesn't just
That
happen.
disarms them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
love
Okay,
you.
so that's
Always
number 1.
coming back to I love
Yes,
you.
I love you.
you.
Please, I love you.
Remember
Yes.
how much you love them.
I'm going to say something that John Kennedy Jr. said, all right? I've known him well before he died, right? And he said this, I've met a lot of great men. But and all those great men I met, I never met, there were no good men. And he said, after meeting all these great men, I decided I want to be a good man. And that's what I said. I said, I want to be a good man. People told me I was great for a long time, but it didn't give me, as I got older, it didn't mean anything to me. You know what I mean? And then I realized that being a good man is, it's worth more than being a great man.
Wow.
All great men are not good men, but most good men could become great men.
Yeah, it's true.
So true.
That's great.
So true. Because that doesn't give you anything.
No.
All of the material, success. It
Accomplishments,
doesn't
yeah.
do anything for your soul. You may get 5 minutes, 5 years of gratification for your achievements, but it's not going to fill the hole unless you're at peace with yourself, you are in love with yourself.
Listen, we're human beings. We're human beings. Imagine how do you take? You're a great man. How do you take that? What do you say? I'm a bad. How do you really take that? From a perspective of humanity. How do you take? You're a great man.
I just try to say.
I don't even know what that means.
If someone says that to me, I would just say thank you. I'm trying to do my best every single day. I'm learning every day. I'm growing. I'm not perfect, and I just want to help and serve. So I just try to focus on service, and I say thank you. I'm just trying to serve as much as I can.
My idiotic. I thought of a great man as a man like Gandhi, a man that gives up all his money, gives everything to something. But that don't make him a great man. That's just a man that don't give money. But that don't make him a good man either. He just value. He has a price, but his price is not money. It might be sex.
Yeah.
Might be liquor. Might be drugs. Or just might be his happiness. You know what I mean? And all happy people are not good people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you could be doing bad
That's
things and
interesting.
feel happy about it. Yeah.
All happy people are not good people.
That's interesting.
Good stuff, man.
This is fun, guys.
It's really good when you see somebody that's in a bad situation and you try to make that situation better.
That's a good person.
That's a good person.
Yeah.
You don't have to know him or anything, but to make a situation better.
And all you could do, you could simply smile.
Yeah.
You don't have to do a lot to change someone's energy and make them feel better. You can smile. You can
100%.
say, "How are you?"
Yeah.
It's just your energy, your way of being, how you show up. So.
There's a lot of homeless people around LA.
Yep.
You live in LA?
I live in West Hollywood.
Downtown LA.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
West Hollywood, there's a
nighttime.
lot of people too. Yeah.
Yeah, and on my side of town in NoHo, North
Yep.
Hollywood.
See, in Hollywood, but Hollywood, they got the functional homeless people. They're still clean, they still know how to talk,
They
have
got cell phones,
conversations
yeah.
and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
These guys downtown don't have nothing.
No. Yeah, it's
They're going
Skid
to
Row.
die there, man.
Yeah. It's really bad. But, I try to acknowledge them, at least.
That's good.
I feel like those people are so beaten down that if another soul can just acknowledge their existence, that lifts them up to some extent.
That's true. Just smile and say, "Hey, hope you're doing well."
Hey, man, God bless you. Man, well, we'll have you on again, and we'll
Yeah, it was
go
fun.
deeper on success and greatness. I think it's awesome, man.
I appreciate it, man.
Appreciate you.
In this thought-provoking podcast, Mike Tyson delves into themes of ego, love, personal growth, and the meaning of life. Sharing stories from his tumultuous journey, Tyson opens up about his rise, fall, and redemption while offering deep wisdom applicable to personal life, business, and relationships. Key takeaways: letting go of ego. The cost of ego. Tyson recounts how his ego gave him success but took away more: his family, freedom, and humanity. He likens living with unchecked ego to living like an animal. Practical advice: ego-driven men are encouraged to embrace humility and acknowledge their limitations. Real strength comes from admitting vulnerability and seeking growth. Lessons on family and relationships. Marriage is a roller coaster. Tyson compares marriage to a ride that requires perseverance and faith. Love evolves into a commitment to shared growth, especially for the betterment of children. Keys to a strong marriage. Never take things personally. Most reactions stem from unresolved personal triggers. Practice patience, understanding, and unconditional love, especially in conflict. Personal growth and purpose. Finding fulfillment. Tyson reflects on transitioning from striving to be great to aspiring to be good. Greatness, he argues, doesn't fill the soul. Kindness and service to others do. The value of service, helping others, even with small gestures like a smile or kind word, builds a meaningful legacy. Success isn't about wealth, but the impact left on people. Reflections on mortality and legacy, choosing when to let go. Tyson candidly shares that he wouldn't want to outlive his children, as losing them would be unbearable. His focus is on being a caring father and creating memories of love and support. Ego in death. He humorously notes that some people's egos are so big, they wish they could attend their funerals to see who shows up. True peace comes from shedding these egoistic attachments. Broader life lessons. Human connection. Tyson emphasizes love, kindness, and patience as essential for societal healing. He advocates for viewing everyone as equals and fostering collective success. Small acts of goodness. Even a smile or acknowledgement can uplift someone, particularly with marginalized groups such as the homeless. Recognizing their humanity can be transformative. Application in life, business, and family. Life. Cultivate humility, prioritize inner peace, and redefine success beyond material achievements. Embrace personal growth as an ongoing process. Business. Build relationships rooted in respect and mutual success. Remember, no one wins unless the team wins together. Family. Value love and connection over ego. Be present, work through challenges, and prioritize the well-being of your loved ones. This conversation with Tyson is a powerful reminder that life's greatest challenges often bring its most profound lessons. By letting go of ego, embracing service, and fostering love, we can create fulfilling lives for ourselves and those around us.